Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and today, really quickly, I'm going to be taking a quiz to find out which Celtics player am I. I saw this on Facebook and was like, I kind of want to do this, and apparently, if you enter, you can also win some Celtics tickets. You got a shot at winning tickets, so why not take the quiz, see what Celtics player am I, and this is kind of cool, man. I've seen other people doing, NBA player quiz and things like that, so you know what? Let's do this. I love the Celtics, as y'all don't. If you don't already know, I do. There you go. If you don't know, there you go. But let's take this quiz. I actually have a couple other Celtics quizzes that I put up on the screen, so we'll find out, what Celtics player, I guess, am I most like? I mean, I kind of think I already have the answer, but we'll take the quiz anyway. Let's do it up. Right here, you guys can see, what is my off-court hidden talent? Now, playing the drums, definitely not. Dancing, ooh. Singing karaoke, playing guitar, definitely can't do that. I mean, the closest thing to that would be maybe Guitar Hero, was good at that back in the day. And then playing the piano, which, I can't even, I honestly want to go with the guitar one, like the Guitar Hero, like, I'll probably play guitar, but none of these are my off-the-court talent. I mean, do I even have on-the-court talent is the question there too, but I guess we will go with that one. Oh my goodness, that is not very good step one. Alright, the second question says, which word do you associate with the Boston Celtics? And then there's heart, grit, teamwork, pride, and history. Now, a lot of these definitely I could use. I'm going to cancel out a few, though. History, they do obviously have great history. One of the best franchises in NBA history. But I try not to use that as an excuse when I'm talking and arguing with the Celtics and, talk about how great they are. I usually don't like to use that as I feel like that's just too easy. That's too cheap. You don't always got to bring up the past. It's what about you doing now? What are you doing now? So, let's not go with that. Pride, I do like that one, but that's kind of wish-washy. And that's just so generic. Teamwork, I do like that. Basketball is a team sport. This team embodies that. Grit, okay, I like that. I like a tough, gritty player. I'd like to say that might be the one I'm going to pick. And heart right there. But I'm going to go, this is a tough one right here. I don't know. I'm between heart and grit. I think I'm going to go with grit because grit kind of shows that you have heart. Like, you really can't have grit if you don't have heart. You know what I mean? But then again, maybe it's like one of them chicken comes before the egg things. It might be one of those. So let's just go with grit. Let's just do that. Going with grit here. And then what would be my pre-game routine is we got a picture of Jalen Brown. Love the rookie. Looking pretty solid so far this year. But we got showing up extra early to get in some extra shots. Definitely would be me. Yeah, that's definitely okay. Eating a healthy pregame meal, probably not. I might be known not for eating meals before the game just because, like, what if you gotta go to the bathroom mid-game? That's no bueno. But you usually don't see anything like that too problematic with NBA players. But I guess they know it down and they know their bodies. But listening to your favorite playlist as I warm up, that's a strong one right there. And then getting extra film time in and studying our opponent, probably not too much of a studier. But I'm stuck between showing up early to get shots and listen to the playlist. I think I'm going with the playlist, man. I'm big on music before I play basketball or play sports. Gotta get pumped up, gotta listen to music and just kind of get in the mode, feel the adrenaline start to pump in you, and I'm gonna go with that one, man. I am gonna go with that. And then, how would you like to be remembered as a Celtic? Now, this is a tough one, man. If I was an actual Celtics player, I'm looking at this now, and it's got a class act and all-around great teammate. That's so generic. I mean, really, who isn't that? When we look at the second one, putting up crazy dunks, definitely not my thing. Honestly, if you pick that one, you're probably going to get Gerald Green no matter what, I feel like, by default. Then we got putting out a highlight reel each game. I don't know, really, that's not my kind of thing. I do like to make highlight plays, but that's definitely not what I go for. But winning a championship with the Celtics, if I was in the NBA, that would definitely be the goal. So we're going to go with that one. We have more questions. Have I been to a Celtics game before? Of course I've been to a Celtics game. I think I've been to, 5 or 6. I went to like 3 or 4 last year. 2 courtside. Crazy stuff. But yes, I have been to a game. And that will bring us to another question or the answer. And it's Jalen Brown. Okay, pretty cool, man. I definitely don't think I'm Jalen Brown. Young, I'm getting kind of old. Energetic, definitely pretty energetic. Athletic, we're really stretching it. But, and I still have a lot of growing to definitely do. I would agree with that statement right there, man. I didn't pick up basketball until about 10th grade, and I played rec ball then, and, like, it was crazy. I was literally, the equivalent of probably Marcus Smart, like, that's probably it. He can maybe hit a 3, can hit some occasional, or early Marcus Smart, maybe. Let's say that. but he's great on defense. He's a hustle playmaker because I was really in shape then. And my goodness, I was just a hassle on defense. I was the most annoying player to probably have on you. My goodness. Like a bee just buzzing around you, a fly, anything. But yeah, it definitely was not fun on defense. But we ended up getting Jalen Brown. Definitely will enter to win me some tickets. Pretty cool stuff, man. Surprised it's not Isaiah Thomas. That's definitely what I think I am. But again, I don't know his hobbies off the court that well. I gotta do my research clearly on the homie. I do follow him on the platform and stuff like that. But I clearly do not know his talents and stuff. I mean, I would have tried to pick Isaiah because I like Isaiah Thomas. I modeled my game around him. I gotta get y'all more IRL footage. Definitely have to. Definitely will soon. But yeah, let's take another one of these quizzes. I thought that was pretty cool. I have another quiz here. This one isn't from the actual Celtics. This is just a random person made this. I don't even know if this is current Celtics players. It says 2009, so it looks like we're bringing it back to the Celtics golden glory days that I've seen, at least. Then the 2008 team was, oh my goodness, amazing. That's one of the best basketball teams I've seen. But let's see what we got here. What do you accumulate the most of during a game? Points, rebounds, assists, points and rebounds, threes, and nothing. I don't get a lot of anything. Wow, that is a really depressing. I have a feeling the people who picked this are going to be that guy that was at the end of the bench with the brown hair. I can't remember his name. He got a ring, though, but it wasn't Scalabrini. I can't remember his name right now, but he was a big dude. Center. Freaking, I can't remember his name. I'm sure I'm going to look it up after this, and y'all going to know. But if you already know, you might already beat me to it. But yeah, he's a pretty unknown player. I want to say assists, but I also want to go points. It depends on really who I'm playing with. If I'm playing with guys who I think they can score, and I know, they can get their shots, I'm going to feed them and make great plays and make great passes. I like to be a pass-first point guard. But if I'm playing with guys who I don't think can score on their own or aren't able to get it done, I'm going to try and score if I think I have to. So I'm going to go with points in that category, just because sometimes you got to try and score. You got to get buckets. You get called for a cheap foul, what do you do? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I complain to the refs. I am definitely a complainer in an officiated game. I definitely complain. They're shaking off and keep playing. Yeah, I am shake, but nah, that's not me. That's really not me. Talking over with teammates, I definitely will do that as well. I don't usually cuss. I will get a little upset, but yeah, I definitely complain to the ref. It's definitely that one. Oh boy. It's my position. This is obvious. Definitely point guard. Who would choose backup point guard though? Like, man, some people really must not be feeling their abilities here if you're choosing some of these options right here. What number do I wear? It would definitely be 0 to 5 on the court. Every year I've actually played in like a team in a league. I definitely wore, I think it was 3, 4, and 2. I wore those numbers. So we're going to go with 0 to 5 because those were the numbers that I wore. And then what is my role on the team? Bench player, I definitely don't agree with that. Veteran of the team, don't really agree with that either. Leader, I definitely think I'm a vocal leader. Very vocal on the court. In fact, I think that's the one I'm going to go with. Definitely going to go with the leader. Yep, I'm going to go with that. The scale of 1 to 10, how good am I at basketball? See, now this is a tough one because this doesn't tell me what 0 is and what 10 is. This doesn't say 0 is someone who is literally not able to play basketball. Like, I don't know, they don't have an arm or something. They don't have arms. They can't dribble a ball. They can't shoot. Well, actually, guys, there's probably a basketball player without arms who can shoot. But still, that's someone who is incapable of playing basketball. Whereas 10, is that an NBA player? Is that LeBron James? Is that Michael Jordan? Is that the best player of all time? What is 10? Honestly, I think 10, that's the scale I'm going to use right there. So, I'm obviously not 0. I can play basketball. I am obviously on the court. Obviously, I'm not in the NBA. I'm not LeBron or any of those guys, so I'm definitely not a 10. So, we can chop out a couple numbers there. Definitely not NBA level, which I would say is anything from 8 to 10. I'd say anything from 7 is probably college level. I'd say 6 is probably high school level. And I'd say 5 is probably, like, maybe them dudes that hoop down at the at the parks. I don't know. So with that scenario, I'm gonna go 6. I honestly think I could probably make a high school team if I was a little bit younger. Obviously, I'm not high school age, but I think I probably could make a high school team now. I'm a lot better than I used to be. And honestly, if I actually practice a bit more and stay in really good shape, I think I'd be a really solid player, and it definitely could help from some coaching. That would definitely help me out. But so in this scenario, I am going to pick 5 to 6, trying to be honest, but I definitely think I'm a great player. And we end up getting Rajon Rondo, which actually is another player who I've modeled my game after, so that's not too bad. That pass that he's doing right there, that's one of those things that I do. I jump in the air, I find the small passing lanes because I am smaller, which does help me out. And I mean, yeah, things like that I actually love doing on the court. And he was the one who really I watched that and I was like, I want to do that. I think I could do that. And I could because I have those passing lanes, a little bit smaller, the vision. And yeah, that actually works out really well. But we are a playmaker, we pass well, and we do a little bit of everything in our game. That's kind of true, to be honest. That's actually kind of true. I'm not the best free throw shooter. I can shoot threes, but Rondo really wasn't the greatest three-point shooter in his time. He's gotten better at it, but I definitely think I'm probably better in that area than he is. Not saying I'm better three-point shooter than him, but you know what I mean, on a relative scale, whereas he's better at passing than three-point shooting. I'm probably, better at, relatively. We have one more quiz right here, so let's do this last quiz. Welcome to the quiz. We are going to choose which Celtics player we are. Again, what is my favorite subject? Man, this is an easy one. Definitely going with gym. I definitely took multiple gyms, more gyms than you could actually, or were supposed to take, or had to take, I suppose, but definitely stocked up on them gyms senior year. What position am I? Definitely point guard. I could probably play the 2-guard too, but I'm just too small to play the 2-guard, to be honest. Probably more of a 2-guard, but I'm just too small. How much credit and attention do you get for your actions? I would say, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go half at least. I think I get a good amount of credit for my basketball abilities. Again, definitely discredited at times because of my height, but hey, real recognize real when we get on the court and I start balling. What do I do the best? Rebound, shoot threes, create shots and open looks. Dribble, find the open man. It's definitely create shots and open looks. But again, that's kind of more like the second one too. Dribble and find the open man. It's create open looks for not just myself, but for other people too. I love driving and kicking, and that to me is creating shots and open looks for other people too as well. And then the last one, I don't know why it's got an infinity symbol here, but which of these choices best describes you? I need to go to school and get my degree. What? Make a lot of money working from home. That definitely describes me. I would like to find a new game to play. Bro, this is wild. I don't think I'm actually gonna find out the answer. Or maybe I will. Okay, I did find the answer. They of course tried to get me with some ad cheese right there. This sellout site, boy, I'm never coming back to this site again. But the answer is Kevin Garnett, which is obviously a player I like, but I definitely don't think I'm playing a lot like Kevin Garnett. My intensity might be like him at times, but definitely very passionate for the game, even if it's just a pickup game, but definitely not Kevin Garnett on the court. I hope you guys did enjoy the quick video. Actually, it really wasn't that quick in the end, but still, I thought it was pretty cool. Taking some trivia, talking with you guys. I don't do this enough, talking about basketball and things like that, and I guess, yeah, we gotta get some more IRL footage, because I've been playing pretty much every week. Once, sometimes twice, but yeah, playing pretty much every other week, so definitely got to get you guys some more footage of some games, challenges, things like that. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see stuff like that. Maybe if we want to do some more stuff like this, where you guys just hear me talking about basketball and trivia and random shit. But yeah, let me know by leaving a like button and tell me in the comments that you enjoyed the video and you would like to see more of this stuff. And I'll do more of it, obviously, with still getting you guys the regular content that I get on my channel every single day. But I hope you guys do enjoy the videos, and